Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I pray that you're blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. I'm Tina from Tina Wonderfully Made. Let's get started. April flew by, you guys. Like, went by so quick. So what I'm gonna do is just do also a quick April wrap-up of what I read. And then I'm going to insert me picking my TBR cart picks for the month of May, because I filmed that the other day and thought I would just insert it in here. And then I'm also going to come back and do my TBR jar because I'm excited. There is one book also that I have on my want to read for May, so we'll get to that. But let's get started with the wrap up. I've read 4 books, I believe, and then I added one to my TBR, which I did not pick when I filmed my video. And I'm going to take my time with that one. I'm not going to try and like rush through it to finish by the time May comes, because that's not going to happen, because I am feeling the feels with this one. And I will talk about it really quick after I talk about what I did read. There is one book that I picked off of the TBR cart that I did not read, so that book is going to be donated, and I will explain why, okay? So I did pick these 3 from the TBR cart last month, well, for April, and I will talk about those. So the first one was Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This I gave it 4-star. Loved the plot twist, loved the drama, loved every single second of this. The reason why I did not give it 4-star, I listened to it via audiobook, and I don't know if it's me, because I know there's a few people that, like, if there's accents, it's like, it's just certain ones. I mean, I love a good accent, trust me. But there's they do an Irish accent. It's the same woman, I believe, that is doing the audio, and her Irish accent was just like, okay, no shade to any Irish followers, if there's any. I think accents are the coolest. But if you're not Irish and you're trying to do an Irish accent, it's just weird to me. I don't know. But also, I was just like, what is going to happen? Like, what is going to happen? And the ending was just like, okay. But the plot twists were definitely like, wow, okay. Now, the other one that I listened to via audiobook, because I knew I did not want to pick this book up and read it physically, is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, or I think that's how you say it. This one I gave 3 stars, only because it got my attention in the beginning. But I can't really tell you like a whole lot because I was like getting bored. And all I know is that Alicia she like supposedly killed her husband in the beginning. She ends up going silent, so she is the silent patient. And they're trying to figure out like why she did it or if she did it. And that's all I could tell you. Now, this one is more a girl goes missing and her mom is like trying to find her. It's really good, like really good. Now, the one I didn't get to, and I'm going to donate it, is When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. And I read a few pages and it just didn't get my attention. I'm sorry. Like, if you like this book, I'm happy for you. You just have to like get me from the beginning. And I don't know if that's how everyone is, but I've heard mixed reviews too. Like, some say it's really good, some say it's like okay. So I don't know. Try and convince me if you did read it and it's like really good, and then I'll just keep it. But as of now, it's being donated because every book on my TBR cart is books that I've had on my shelf for a while, and I just need to read them. And if they don't get me from the beginning, I'm just going to donate them. Someone else will enjoy them. Okay, so now the books that I read from the prompts that I picked was pick a book with flowers or plants on the cover, and I picked The Four Winds. Wheat is, I'm guessing, a plant. I don't know, a flower, whatever. It grows in the ground. So this one I gave 4.75 star. It was like a close 5. Kristen Hanna can do no wrong. Like, I just love her writing. It feels like you're watching a movie in your head. There's like every kind of emotion. So this follows, I want to say it's Elsa. Yeah, Elsa. And in the beginning, you know, she's being raised by her family and they're just treating her like crap. Like, her family can go somewhere else. She ends up getting pregnant and her dad like literally drops her off at her baby daddy house and was like, you take care of us, your problem now. And her baby daddy's family just took her in, loved her, cared for her. But then they end up going through the Dust Bowl and they are struggling. Like, everything is dying. Everything and everyone is, they're just goners. Like, crops and animals, and you know, there's people that just can't survive, and baby daddy takes off. So what's she gonna do? Like, she's feeling like, okay, do I just stay because this family is like actually my family now, or do I try and figure it out and go somewhere else? She had been hearing about moving west, and her daughter irritated my soul because she was mean to her mama, really mean. But her mom was a mom and loved her to the core and was like, you know what, I'm gonna make you like me one day. You are gonna love me as your mama, and you will see that I do everything for you, and you are just so unappreciative. They move west to California because it's better over there, and they struggled just as hard, but she made it work. And the love you feel as a mom, it can be felt. Elsa did her thing. Like, she did her thing. She made sure she did what she was supposed to take care of her family, even though they were struggling. Like, struggle bus galore. Highly recommend. The other one was Pick a Book That Was a Gift. And this one, That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. This was my 5 star. This book was so good. It's a YA thriller, but I mean, anybody could read this and you will be thrilled. Trust me. So it's about this girl that is found on the side of the road. She's beaten up, bruised. She doesn't know who she is, where she came from, none of that. And the cop takes her to the precinct. Some man shows up and said, that's my daughter. Well, prove it to us, man. Like, you are a stranger to us, okay? Prove it that this is your daughter. And he's calling her Mary, I believe it was. Yeah. And she was just like, well, I don't know who this guy is. Like, he could be my dad. I don't know. They end up going, he's showing the police a birth certificate or whatever, and a school picture and all that jazz. And they're like, okay, you're the dad. The thrill that I felt from beginning to end was like so good. I was not bored. I did not want to put this down, even though, you know, work is working and doesn't give me time to read, but I would like highly recommend this book. So good. Okay, enough with that. I do want to talk about the book that I added to my TBR, and it's right here. Pack Up the Moon by Kristen Higgins. Y'all, I believe this has been out for a while, but I did not know it was this good. Like, I feel like this is gonna be another 5 star for me. 5 stars are just rolling in. Like, after being in a slump for so long, this one, like, just the synopsis is just, you know, it's gonna be a heartbreaker, just a tear jerker, but it's also funny too. So when I can feel all the feels, it's definitely 5-star material. So once I finish this, I will definitely do like a wrap up and let you know. Also, I will talk about it probably on my Bookstagram, so go check it out if you're not following me. Link is in the description. And so with that being said, let me insert the clip of me picking my books for my TBR cart. So we're on the floor. Got the TBR cart ready, got the TBR jar ready, and we're gonna pick my reads for the month of May. There are a few books that I hope I get prompts for. Hopefully there's some books on this cart that I can unwrap that I will actually want to read. And yeah, so let's get started. I think I'm going to probably do my TBR cart first. Let's do that. So I'm just gonna say 1 through 25, even though there's not 25 books on here anymore because they're still numbered. So I'm gonna have our homegirl pick a number between 1 and 25, and hopefully it's not repetitive. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 25.
Here's a number between 1 and 25. It's 17.
Oh, okay. 17 it is. Number 17. Hopefully it is a good one because Silent Patient. Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I've had this on my shelf since last year. I've heard some good things about it. Tiffany D. Jackson, I've read, is it 1 or 2 books of hers, and I actually like him. So this is the first one. Hopefully it's a good one. Comment down below if you've read any of these books that I'm picking, and let me know if you liked them or not. So that'll help me out. Now let's pick another one. I think I'm gonna pick just one more, and then we'll do the TBR jar. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 25.
Here's a number between 1 and 25. It's 14.
14. Okay. 14. Let's see. I'm kind of excited to read another Tiffany D. Jackson book, so hopefully Grown is good. Let's see. Harlan Coben, Runaway. I have not read anything by Harlan Coben. This might have to be an audiobook, so we shall see. Okay, we are back. I had a little snack. I am going to start my TBR jar so that I can see what I'm going to read in May. I already showed you what I picked off of the TBR cart. Hopefully they're good to me, because if not, they're going. Now, I did want to show you one book that I did add to the May TBR already, and that is Solito by Javier Zamora. This is a memoir about this boy. At 9 years old, he trekked from El Salvador to America by himself, and he's just telling a story. Now, Javier is a full-grown man now, so he's definitely going to tell his story. And I heard this is like heartbreaking because, I mean, a 9-year-old just traveling thousands of miles by himself, and the people I'm sure that he met up with or whatever on the way were probably not good to him. So I definitely want to read this. Now let's get into the TBR jar. As you know, this is one of my favorite things, one of my favorite videos to film, and I'm excited. I did add a few new prompts today, and so hopefully I get one of those. I think I'm probably gonna do let's do 3 books, and if I don't get to them, that's okay. I'm in my mood reader era. That's why I added Pack Up the Moon onto my April TBR, because I've been wanting to read that, and it just I don't know. So we'll pick 3. It'll give me a lot more options of what I want to read for May. So let's pick. There are some that I'm just like, I know there's prompts in here that I'm like, I don't want to do it. So if I get one of those, I'm definitely going to put it to the side and pick another one. I can do that here. So this one is a book I know nothing about. Which would probably be all the books on my shelf. So we're going to hold on to that. Hopefully I can find one. Oh, I think I know. And there's one that I wanted to add, or I wanted to make sure was added to the May TBR because it, you know, Cinco de Mayo is coming up and this just gives that vibe, you know, but I'll show you, okay? I'm going to pick the prompts and then I'll pick the books and show you what I got. Now, this is the second one. This is a new, okay. Read a book you have seen someone read recently. I'm so glad. This is a new one that I just put in today. I'm so glad I got this because there's a book I already have in mind and I was hoping to get that. And then, let's see. There's actually 2 books that I've seen people read recently and I'm just like, okay, I want to add those to my TBR. Okay, I think I have multiple in my hand. There we go. This one feels like a new one also. Nope. A couple or more than one person on the cover. That'll work for the one that I was thinking about for Cinco de Mayo. So let's pick the books. Now, the one that I had in mind for a book that I know nothing about could also work with a couple or more than one person on the cover. So I'm gonna have to change my mind on that one. I know for sure. Okay, let's do the one, read a book you have seen someone read recently. Now, let me scoot you guys back because you guys are way too close. There you go. You like my little setup? I feel like my camera's a little sideways. Maybe let's fix that. Is that better? I don't know, but we're gonna work with it. Now, this one is definitely, where is it? I have 2 in mind. So, and it's by the same author. And I could be cheating. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Because my coworker was just reading this and I've had it on my shelf for a little bit. So I'm gonna do Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I heard this is a really good book. I was going to pick Catch the Sun by Jennifer Hartman because I seen one of my Instagram book besties read that, but it wasn't like recently. It was like a while back. So I can't wait to read Jennifer Hartman. I've heard nothing but great things about her writing, and so I'm excited. I'm glad I picked that. We will put the prompt inside. You guys, I'm still struggling with my allergies. I don't know what is going on with my body, but it's not cute. Now, the one, a couple or more than one person on the cover, which a couple would definitely be, let's see if I can find it. After Hours on Milagro Street by Angelina Lopez. It's giving Hispanic vibes, a thick girl. I'm loving this. Like, just look at that. Look. How cute. And I don't know anything about this book, but I know it's by a Hispanic author. And I am here for it, okay? So, I'm going to add this. I'm glad that I got that prompt. Now, and this was also gifted to me by my amazing book bestie, Melissa. And I follow her on Instagram, and she's just so sweet. So, Last Prom, a book I know nothing about, which is pretty much like everything on here. So, I want to pick, I could do another, I don't know if I want a thriller. Let's see what thrillers I have. I kind of want to read Frida McFadden. And I have not heard much about, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. As much as like everyone knows about Frida McFadden, I don't know much about this book. Or, oh, I don't know. Stillwater Girls. You guys, what do I do? Because I have Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. I have not heard much about this book. I really don't even know what it's about. But then I have The Stillwater Girls by Mika Kent that I know nothing about. I just know that the cover eats down. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to pick both. And comment down below which one you would pick if you've read either one of them. And the one with the most votes, I will definitely add to what I'm going to read for May. I don't think I've done that before. So if you've read, let me grab the other one. Okay. You know what? I just realized I say okay a lot, like when I'm about to start a video. So weird and annoying for me. I actually found another one that I know nothing about. I just know that it's something that I want to read, and it was a gift as well. So, I don't know. Okay, so the first one is I Am Watching You by Teresa Driscoll. Just the cover is like giving me creepy vibes. And it's about a missing girl, which... Then She Was Gone was about a missing girl, and so was That's Not My Name. Do I want to read another book about a missing girl? Like, if you've read this one, comment down below and tell me what you thought. The next one is It Was Also a Gift by my amazing book bestie Tori. The Stillwater Girls by Mika Kent. Telling you, the cover is crazy, creepy. It says, they were raised to fear everything in the world, especially the truth. So if you've read this one and you liked it, comment down below, add it to the list of what I want to read. And then, like I said, Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. Have no idea what this is about. It's not like a hyped up book. So, do I need to read this? Let me know. Okay. We're gonna keep these on the TBR. So if your book wins, we're friends, okay? So these are the books that I am going to attempt to read in the month of May. Now, the way that my reading is set up, I don't have a whole lot of time, but when I need downtime, I'm definitely reading. Like, I listen to audiobooks on the way to work and on the way home from work. And then as soon as I get home and there's no one here and it's just a chill like time for me, I am reading. And then on the weekends, definitely reading. Now that it's warmer outside and Michigan has its life under control, I'm definitely gonna get outside. I'm really thinking about getting a little patio set. I don't have a patio, I have like a cement slab on the side of my house. And I'm gonna probably get either a hammock, a chair, something so that I can sit outside, because I'm gonna enjoy this weather and I'm gonna read these dang books, okay? So with that being said, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I will talk to you later. Bye.